The Zen update has just dropped and Grow a Garden and it has a lot of brand new stuff. This might honestly be one of my favorite updates because it features an event that is none like the others. Right here, as you can see, we have some stuff going on. One, we got this 9-tail fox kitsune looking thing. And then over here, we got Mr. Trade Sheet, which I'm going to go ahead fully go into detail about everything, by the way. But we have him as well as Mr. ZEN Channeler. This update has a lot of content, so you definitely want to watch throughout this entire video because I'm going to cover every single thing and you don't want to miss any of it. All right, but let's go and talk to this guy right here, the ZEN Channeler. And as you can see, he says, take this plant, take all my tranquil plants, or never mind. And we're just going to go ahead and say, who are you? I'm the ZEN Channeler. Give me plants and I'll grow the tree. You might be wondering what tree he's talking about. There's actually a tree that you can grow behind here. And currently I'm at stage 0. But let's go ahead and talk to him. And, well, we do have to give him tranquil plants. So we'll give that in a second. But if we also go talk to Mr. Trachy over here, as you can see, I can show the Zen shop, and right here is how you get all the brand new eggs, seed packs, cosmetics, and all kinds of stuff. And also, as you can see over here, it says grow Zen Chandler's tree 5 times to unlock. So if you want to get the better stuff, such as a pet mutation that you can unlock, you have to get to a certain tree level. And bro, the stuff in this update are absurdly insane. Just wait till I show you every single one of them. But let's begin. And as you can see, he does you can ask him, how do I get more chi? And we basically have to give him tranquil plants. So there's 2 people in this update you can give tranquil plants. One to this guy over here, who then he is going to give you chi, which you can spend inside of the shop over here. Or you can go ahead, upgrade your tree, so that way you can get better stuff later on. Tranquil plants are actually a new type of mutation that I should have on some of my stuff. Yes, as you can see, this blueberry does have it. I actually am very curious how much this costs with tranquil. So how much is this worth? And oh my god, 9,000 for a blueberry? Yo, why is that kind of good? Okay, but as you can see, there is a little like Japanese particle Zen type of stuff coming out of it. It's hard to see because it's very shiny, but you can tell. All right, but it's time to sacrifice you. So I can give him 2 out of 40 Zen, which I'm assuming that's the amount of plants I have to give him. So let's go ahead and give it to him and take all my tranquil plants. And it just went up 4 from 1 fruit. Okay, so it actually went up more than I thought it was going to do. And basically, you can go ahead and continue to grow this thing. And don't worry, in this video, we're going to try to max out this tree. So you will be able to see how OP it is. But with this brand new update, there is a completely new feature which I think I really like, and that feature is right here, save slots. As you can see, Jandel did actually promise this a few updates ago, but there is now save slots where you can spend 25 billion shekels or 399 Robux to purchase a brand new save slot. And depending on what save slot you're using, your plants are going to be different. So if I go ahead and go to save slot 2, as you can see, I have nothing here. There is no for some reason I'm carrying all my shekels still, but I don't think you're gonna be able to carry your shekels. I'm not sure. If you can carry your shekels, that's really cool in my opinion, because you could have a save slot where it's like all cosmetics and another save slot that, well, isn't so much cosmetics. But it does look like you carry your stuff, so I don't know, maybe you can have like 2 separate farms to use, bro. That's sick. But we can also go ahead and load back up the other one. But I think there's a 3-minute cooldown, as you can see. So it'll take me a second before I can get my farm back. But with this update is this brand new pet right here. And this guy is insane. I actually have been able to obtain the stats of him and how good he is. And this pet is by far, in my opinion, the best pet inside of the entire game. And it's not even close. I'll also have a whole separate video about this and how good this pet truly is in this game. But it even has its own rarity. With this update comes the first ever prismatic kitsune pet. And as you can see, every 19 minutes, it goes to another player's crop, mutates it with chakra, then steals it. Or I guess duplicates it, and then it gives it to you. Very rare chance to mutate with Foxfire Chakra mutation instead. So there's 2 different types of mutations that you can get every 20 minutes, and it does the same exact thing as the raccoon. The raccoon is prominently known as one of the best pets in the entire game because it can steal other people's fruits while keeping it on for them, and who knows, maybe you can even get candy blossoms out of that. Oh my god, can I finally go to safe slot 1? Oh my god, bro, 20 more seconds. But you get what I'm trying to say. It is ridiculously overpowered, and we're going to put it into use later on. The way to get this pet is actually from the ZEN shop over here, where you have the ZEN egg featuring all these brand new types of pets. We got the Shiba Inu, the Nihonzaru, I don't even know how you pronounce that, but the Tanuki, bro, what are these names? What the heck is a Tanchozuru? Tanchozuru. Yeah, Tanchozuru. That's another pet. And then the Kappa and the Kitsune, of course. The chances, though, are ridiculously low. This is some of the lowest chances I've ever seen. It's literally so much harder to get than the best primal egg pet. So it's insane. And arguably, I would say the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus, which are the best pets here, they are pretty good. So I don't know if it's going to be worth it since this is 0.08%. But the best part about trading chi with this guy is that you can go ahead and restock this constantly yourself. It actually doubles in price every time you restock, and I do believe, yes, as you can see, the shop resets in an hour, so it does naturally restock by itself after some time. But with this way, you actually don't have to waste time waiting for a stupid event to happen to progress in the game, so you can do it whenever you want to. With this update, we also get a brand new mutation, which is the Tranquil, and this one can be obtained from the pet mutations machine, but there is also another way to obtain this one. That is obviously from the trade chi. If you did not see, after you get the Chandler's tree to 7 stages, I guess, or 7 times, you can get this pet shard Tranquil, which calms your pet's mind and makes it tranquil, aka mutating it. That way you don't have to get your pet to level 50 or any of that stupid stuff, so you can just feed it straight into it. But with this update comes some insane fruits too. As you can see, we have a brand new seed pack. This seed pack is actually the same one that you can get for free, except obviously here, if you do decide to buy it with Robux, you can get rainbow versions of the plants. And in my opinion, these are some of the best looking plants because we have this apple thing right over here. As you can see, it's called the maple apple. That is the best new fruit in the game. Actually, I'm not sure if it's better than the bone blossom, but it's absurdly good. I know you're curious to know how good it is, and don't worry, later on in this video, I'm gonna get every single one of the best things inside this update. But firstly, it's super important you guys understand every single part that's added in this update because there's so many things. But the Shiba Inu is actually pretty disappointing, to be honest, because this guy just digs seeds like a dog for now, and his ability is apparently coming soon. So with this update, you guys are probably not gonna see this added into the game, really. I mean, it's just gonna dig stuff like the dog, so it's gonna be very pointless to try and get it from the chi person over here. But next up, you have this monkey looking thing, and I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but he says as long as you have a hot spring in your garden, the pet bathes in it and boosts all pets passive by a small percentage. If you're wondering what a hot spring is, this update, they officially have added decorations that can buff your area. So a hot spring can actually be found from the Chi shop or the Zen shop, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, here it is. As long as you have one of these and this pet put down, this monkey looking thing, then it will be able to provide a small buff to all of your pets. I don't know exactly how much that buff is, but it's going to be interesting to find out. Next up, we got the legendary Tranquil Tanuki. And every 600 minutes, I think that's 600 minutes or something like that, but it causes a mischief, doing random different actions in your garden. And to be honest, right now, we have no idea what those different actions are. But as you can see, the Tranquil enchant basically makes it to where every 25 minutes a nearby fruit finds inner peace, applying the Tranquil mutation. So if you are able to get a lot of pets that can get this Tranquil mutation, bro, what the heck are these Zen rocks? Okay, bro, at this point, this is not even a plant anymore, bro. Whose place is this, bro? Aboya Studio? Bro, why do you have rocks? This is supposed to be grow a garden, not grow your rocks. But you get the point. This little guy will make it to where Tranquil is across all of your garden. And if I were to guess, that would be pretty insane. Especially because we have the event going on. So being able to make the stuff in your garden become Tranquil is amazing. There is also other ways to get the Tranquil mutations, such as the weather event that is always displayed here, and it'll basically tell you how often. I think it's every hour at the moment. So in 8 minutes right now, there will be an event that's going to fire off, and I want you guys to see it because it's amazing. I think it looks really nice. But I did forget one pet, and that is the Kappa pet. And this one I don't actually have a picture of, but every 8 minutes or every 8 seconds, it sprays water on all fruits within 25 studs, applying the wet mutation. And it also has a 10% chance to replace wet mutations already on fruits with the bloodlet mutation. From what I've heard, this is every 8 seconds or every 8 minutes. I don't know which one it is, but it is absurd that that thing can give you the bloodlet mutation. And if I'm gonna be honest, that is very close to being something insanely OP. But we'll definitely go ahead and check it out in just a minute. But now I want to go ahead and start upgrading my tree, because as you can see, we still have nothing. There's not even roots. So let's get this thing up. And in order to be able to do this, I had to come into a modded game, so that way I have all the stuff in the world to show you every single little thing, because in the testing servers, they don't actually give us stuff anymore. But as you can see, we have the Zen guy over here, and we have to give him Tranquil plants, which I don't have any at this moment. But the way I'm gonna get these is I'm actually just gonna go to the seed shop, and we're just gonna go ahead and purchase something pretty cool. You know what? Let's get some giant pine cones, bro. Yeah, let me spam these. Okay, I have 100 seeds of them. What we're gonna go ahead and do is get our sprinklers out, because keep in mind, we're trying to get a bunch of mutations on this stuff. So let's get some basic sprinklers. Boom. Let's get some godly sprinklers, and then some advanced sprinklers as well. And then let's just spam the giant pine cone seeds down. And all I'm gonna do is come over here, hit the grow all button, and there we go. We got some giant pine cones, bro. That's amazing, because we're not done. I'm gonna hit grow all one more time, so that way the seeds actually grow. And yes, there we go. Now it's full, and I can actually run the admin command to start the Tranquil event. Later on in this video, I will also go ahead, get the best plants, and do the same thing with as well. I'm talking about even the maple apples right here, which I have 100 of. But there it is. Look at the Tranquil event, bro. This is what is being added inside of the brand new update. Now, when this happens, as you can see, a fruit in your garden mutated to Tranquil. So anything inside your garden can mutate. And from what I've heard, this goes on for 10 minutes. But those 10 minutes are crazy, because this event is constantly popping off. You'll get mutations a lot, bro. And I mean like a 24/7 pretty much. As long as the event is going on, your plants are probably going to get it very fast. And the only problem that I did not account for is me actually trying to find the plants that are Tranquil. Okay, maybe that was not the smartest idea. Luckily, I do have a harvest tool, so I can just go ahead, press this, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up all of these plants and then just talk to the guy and say, take all my Tranquils. But something I forgot to do is I can go ahead and use a command, mutate all plants. There we go. And then let's just give them all the Tranquil. There we go. And look, they now all have it. I don't think there's actually a visible, like, factor to this. You can't really see much on the plant itself until you actually collect it. Okay, our backpack is full. So let's go talk to the little Zen channeler dude looking thing in the middle. And then hopefully he'll go ahead, start growing our tree. The model in this game might not work as well because it's modded, but let's go ahead, take all my Tranquil plants, and the tree is growing. There it is. Look at it. Okay, this is not how it's supposed to look. Oh my god. Yeah, as you can see, some little part of the tree is missing, aka the entire thing that holds it up. But this is basically how it grows. Just imagine a root here, and when the tree is done, this is what it will look like. But there is more inside this update, including some pet fish, bro. I'm not even joking. If I go over here, you'll see there's this koi pet, which it is the fish of fortune, and it grants a small bonus to egg hatch luck. I think this is going to be very good, especially with the brand new egg we have here with the kitsune. Since this is 0.08, this is gonna buff your chances a lot. But of course, we have a bunch of brand new pets and a bunch of brand new seeds that I want to show you guys. one of the best brand new seeds is the maple apple, which I did get 100 of its seeds. And also I am gonna go to the Zen shop over here, and oh my god, I clicked the wrong button. No, bro, stop yapping. Please let me open your shop. There we go. And let's buy the spiked mango, because this is another new one. We're gonna also get the soft sunshine, the Zen flare, and to be honest, this one looks pretty good. I really like how this one looks. I'm surprised it's not better, but oh well, let's just get it. And the last thing I want to get is the kitsune. So let's go ahead and do give a pet, and then let's go ahead and make it kitsune, and let's set the age to 100. There we go. Look at him. Okay, why is this guy so big? Hello, I did not mutate his size. I don't know if this is his normal size or what. Wait, hold on. I gotta give myself another one of these pets to check. But kitsune, there we go. Set his age to 100. Is this looking similar? Okay, this is apparently his real size. What the heck? I'm also gonna go ahead and give the pet the tranquil mutation on one of them, so it will have the buff. But there we go. Let's place that kitsune down, and then that one. This is the normal one, I believe, over here. Right now, I'm pretty sure in this server, we actually don't know what they do. Yeah, I cannot view exactly what it does, but I mean, there's no one else to steal from anyways. But let's go ahead and plant the brand new stuff. So we got the spiked mango, the soft sunshine, as well as the Zen flare seed. Oh, and you can't forget about the maple apple. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is place down my sprinklers real quick, and just give me 2 seconds. All right, there we go. All sprinklers are down, and now we're gonna go ahead and place a maple apple seed over here. Yo, hello? What the heck? Okay, I don't know why it's buggy like this inside the server, but somehow it's halfway grown. But here we go. Let's get the soft sunshine down, as well as the Zen flare seed on the last one, and then let's just grow all, and let's see what it looks like. So here is all of the brand new plants. The Zen flare, for some reason, is not the same colors as it is supposed to be, but keep in mind, this is a testing server, so it will probably be different. But let's check his price. How much is this worth? And it is worth, whoa, 400k. Okay, I know the size is like a little bit bigger because I did the sprinkler method, but what? That is insane. That is actually like quadruple better than the bone blossom, but keep in mind, there is only one plant that you get from that. What about something else? Let's go and try one of these other plants over here. And actually, I think the best way to get those plants to grow is by hitting the grow all again. All right, come on. There we go. All the seeds are grown. Look at the soft sunshine, bro. Okay, this looks pretty cool, but it's bugged in my hand. All right, I want to go ahead and sell it. I would want to sell this. Let's see how much it's worth. 496k again. So basically the same price as the Zen flare, except the Zen flare is like only one to harvest. What about the spiked mango? This one looks really cool in my opinion. Look at it. I mean, it's kind of lazy work. All they did was add some spikes to it, but let's see how much this is worth. There we go. Boom. Wait, why are they all like almost the same price? 400,000 again? All right, well, what about the mango? Let's go try the maple apple over here. There we go. Sell it. Right on. How much is this worth? Come on, give me a good price. 891k? Oh my god, this is insane. And it's multi-harvest, meaning there's multiple to grab. And I mean, you could just get it out the seed pack. The maple apple might be very close to the bone blossom, if not better. I just don't know how much the normal weight is. To test that out, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and plant one over there. There we go. And then let's just go to our garden, grow all, and then harvest it. Is it better than the bone blossom? That is the question everybody has. Let's grow all again. There we go. Come on, let's just grab one of the normal sizes. Okay, this is what it's supposed to normally look like. So the other one I had is definitely much bigger. How much is this worth? It is worth 150k. So yes, this is very close to the bone blossom, and arguably you could say it's better because it's so much easier to get. You get to restock the shop whenever you want. And I mean, as you can see from this plant, you get how many? We got 1, 2. There we go. There is a third, fourth, fifth, 6. So you get so many. Out of a bone blossom tree, you get like 4 or 5 at the very most. So this gives you a lot more, and for that reason, I would arguably say it could be better. Keep in mind, the weight does also make a difference, so depending on the weight you choose, it will change. But one bone blossom is only 30k more, so this has a lot more fruits to give. I would also say the chances to get the maple apple isn't bad, considering one, you get to reset it as much as you want, and also this won't be honey. This is obviously going to be the cheat currency, but you do also get the ability to like get a pretty common seed. It's not super common, but since you're able to get a lot of seed packs, it'll be easy to get. I think it's a 0.5%, but inside of this game, I'm not able to click the chances. But with that being said, that is everything inside this brand new update. But one last thing I want to do is get every single mutation on the spiked mango, because in the end, it's worth 480k. Do I have any planted down? Yes, I do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now just basically start mutating all plants, and I'm going to give them every single mutation. So let's go and give them all the rainbow mutation, and there's just so many to go through. Radioactive, is that new or something? I don't even know, but we're just gonna give it all to them. Meteoric, celestial, I'm gonna go down the list. I'm gonna also give it the foxfire chakra, which is the brand new mutation. I assume it's like 100x, so that should be insane. But last but not least, infected. There we go. Let's check this plant. Oh my god, bro, you can't even read all the mutations. But what I'm gonna do is go and collect that bad boy. There we go. Let's get that spiked mango. Where did it go? Okay, I quite literally think that spiked mango disappeared. So here's one of them. There we go. Look at it. It's insane. I did also get it on the giant pine cones, but who cares about those? That is old stuff. Here it is. Do you have anything to sell? How much is this worth? And oh my god, 55 billion. This one single fruit handedly right here is enough to afford basically everything in the entire game. I'm curious how much chi I would get for this, because I can't really give it to this guy anymore. I'm max level, but let's go ahead and take this plant. And how much did it give me? It gave me one? All you give me is one. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure when the update comes out, it's not going to be like that. But if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and watch this video on the screen right here. Hurry up, press it quick, because this video is about to end, and this video right here is a way better one. So hurry and click it. This video is about to end. Bye.